Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World Channel. In my experience as a farmer, I realized that the food efficiency is really very important because the rising up of the commercial feeds would somehow make us difficult to gain insofar as our farming activity is concerned. Like for example, feeding all the way our chickens with this commercial pellet, it will cost us a lot of money. So as a farmer, we have to make it sure that we can minimize the expenses for the food. And this is what I'm going to tell you now with this video. I'm talking about the production of the Azola, which is very efficient and very practical in so far as farming of chickens, farming of ducks, farming of rabbits, and even farming of ostriches and fish farming. This is really a big help because this water ferns contains proteins that will allow our animals to grow fast if it will be given in a right percentage. Of course, we cannot give this 100%, but 20 to 30% of the composition of the feeds will eventually make us very successful in all our endeavors in farming. And now the question is how to grow Azola. There are many ways how to do it. You can prepare a box and fill it with water, and then you will gather dried cow dung and put it in the water. And after this preparation, you can safely put your starters of Azola and wait for 10 days for a good harvest. Another method is to culture them in a pond without cow dung, but we will utilize the water from the pond of the catfish because this water contains ammonia and nitrate that will enable our Azola to grow very quickly. And the third one is this. We can put a fine net in the earthen pond and put your starters. For me, this is the best method that so far I have discovered because it is less laborious and you will not spend money for the fabrication of your tank. Five days ago, we tried this method and we are not actually sure about the result. But after 5 days, we see the result and it was very good because the Azola became thick and very green. So this gives us the impression that the Azola will thrive here. And this is one of the easiest way to do it. And as you can see, our staff tried their best to again put another net for the expansion of the Azola culture. And you will see that they already have fixed it. And in a while, they're gonna gather maybe half of this and put that in the new nets that they have established. And this is actually the best thing and easiest way to do it. And you can also try this one. If you have an earthen pond, you can do this. And this is a milestone for every farmer to be able to grow this Azola to lessen the expenses for the food of our animals. Well, you can see the harvest. We only started with a few Azola, and you look at now, in just a matter of 5 days. And I'm pretty sure that this habitat for our Azola is quite excellent because of the outcome or the result of our culture. We only started with a half kilo, and I estimated this to reach around, you know, more than 1 kilo already. The problem about the Azola is the sustainability, meaning that if you will give Azola to your ducks for the production of eggs, of course you have to sustain it, because it's in the failure to sustain the food will also affect the production of the eggs. And this is actually stressful for the ducks. If they already have tasted the Azola, they will long for it. And if you will not be able to sustain it, they will become stressed and they will not anymore lay their eggs because there has been an interruption of the diet. So as long as you can sustain it, then I will highly recommend Azola for our ducks. So now we will plant this one in the newly established nets for these water ferns. You may wonder why we use the fine net. These are actually the mosquito nets that are just readily available in the market. And the reason why we use the fine net is because this area here have so many fish that if they can get inside the trap, of course they will eat the Azola and it will not reproduce. So we are using the fine net in order to prevent the fish from eating them. Of course, the fish will also be given a fair share in the future if this Azola will flourish. And I'm planning to develop this area again for the Azola cultivation, and we are set to clean this up today so that we can further our intention to massively produce this kind of water ferns, because I am intending also to bring back again the chicken production, and this is already an easy task to do because we have tried it before. Yesterday we put this GI sheet in order to protect our ducks because the duck had laid her egg right here, and actually she's there already incubating, or maybe she's laying an egg. I'm not so sure, but the only thing that worries me is that the eggs are wet. As I have observed, they will take a bath in the afternoon and then go back here and sit on the eggs. If you have knowledge about Muscovy ducks, is this the natural thing or the natural behavior of the Muscovy ducks? Because I'm very familiar about the chickens, because if you are going to soak the eggs in the water, of course it will not anymore be hatched. But these ducks are actually different. It seems that they are taking a bath and then after that they will sit on the eggs, and maybe this is some kind of humidity that they are practicing, I don't know. But I don't want to touch them. I would just leave them as it is, because this is the natural God-given talent of these creatures that by instinct they know what they're gonna do. And this is maybe the nature of the Muscovy ducks. We will wait for 28 days from now. If this will be hatched, then we're gonna be seeing beautiful ducklings that will be swimming right there. Balagon. We're doing this gradually because we cannot do this at one time. So I've shared with you about the dike system here, how to establish this one. Of course, we cannot use 100% mud because this will not pile up. So what we need is these grasses that will help us, little by little elevate the dike. And then as soon as it will dry up, we can again add some more until it will reach up to this point, because the flood is really high that we have to take some precautions about the flood. So these are the things that we can share with you so far. I hope you will continue to like and share our videos. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, we humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell, because we are uploading informative videos. See you in my next upload, only here at Dexter's World.